Is it gonna rain? It's 130 degrees out in Death Valley today. It's the second time I've seen it that way. In 3 years. Both of those times were this year. I forgot to get a drink. How you guys doing? Unstoppable Morgan is thinking about getting rid of her Bronco. I don't know. Is she blaming her Bronco for her problems? Out and about, Diane's here. How you doing, Diane? It's working, Larry. Yeah, she's getting a new vehicle apparently. I'm not. How you doing?
Come here. No.
I'm doing a live stream. You wanted to see what I was doing. I'm talking to nobody. Well, it's kind of weird for little kids to see that. While it's live. Well, out and about, Diane, you're just a little too busy. It's too hot for me right now for me to be out and about. Uh-oh, do we have a pedophile in the audience here? Greg? Show them, hee. I don't know, Greg. I'm not that kind of guy, sorry. Anywho, yeah, she's getting a new vehicle. Looks like she's considering a truck of some sort and putting a camper on it. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Tracy, how you doing, man? It's been a while. Out and about with Diane. By the way, you guys, check out her channel if you haven't already. You probably have. She's on this channel quite a bit on these live streams. Out and about with Diane. Have you heard about this? Unstoppable Morgan is considering getting a new vehicle. Well, please comment, my friend. I've been neglecting watching your channel for a little bit too. I've been kind of busy, but yeah, I got the camera on the wrong side. When you see me doing this, it's because I've positioned the camera incorrectly. So, out and about with Diane, what would you recommend as a vehicle to do nomadic life in? Not just, weekend stuff, not just once in a while stuff like Wonder Hussy, but full-time in your vehicle. What would you recommend? That fly is gonna die. He just died. Is there anything new and exciting in the what do you call it? MREs lately? Any news coming out? I don't know. Trucks get about 10 miles a gallon to maybe 14. Maybe. If you're doing nomadic life, driving all over Kingdom Come, it's going to cost you a fortune to drive the thing around. A van like Russ, RVTV, yeah. He's the guy that goes around in his, I think it's a Sprinter van. A white Sprinter van. He does road trips a lot. Yeah, Mercedes gets really good gas mileage. The 25 MPG, that's if you're treating it right. But if you're a lead foot like some people I know, it's probably not a good thing. No new flavors? Nothing new coming out? Damn. It's hard to do a channel when they're not coming out with anything new. Shakecasters, how you doing, man? Happy Saturday, everyone. I'm in a very good mood today. A lot of the products that were on order are showing up next week. They actually are already here, but they're showing up on Monday or Tuesday. We'll see how that goes. Wow, FedEx uses Mercedes, Greg? I would think they would use a Ford. But I could be wrong. There's tons of kids out here. I would show you around, but there's tons of kids. I can't do that. Andrew Greenleys? I'm doing well, Andrew. How are you doing on this lovely Saturday? Well, it's lovely. Only because it looks like it's going to rain, but I know it's not in the forecast for like another 3 weeks. I think I'm with Greg. I'm going to say a van. I think a truck with a camper on it, the mileage would be too bad, too poor. You'd have to do pretty good suspension work in the back to level it. Heck, she's making good money. Why not? Just dump it down the drain with gas. I guess. I don't know. CHELLE, how you doing? Yes, that's why I came on, Brian, to talk about exactly that. I think if you're doing a lot of off-roading, that might be the way to go. Get a 4x4, put a camper on the back, and you're set. Even just rear-wheel drive, you're pretty set. However, you get really bad gas mileage. It's okay if it's a weekend truck with a camper, or you're going hunting for a week or 2 weeks, but you put the truck away when you're done, go back to your normal life. Nomadic people are in these things every day, driving them every day, and that is not in the books for me. I couldn't afford gas like that. Even the 4Runners, the 4x4s, oh God, they get terrible gas mileage too. I mean, they're better than Ford, but heck. She's used to bad gas mileage, you're right. But why keep going down the same path of bad gas mileage and spending money on something that you'll never get money out of? So, I don't know. I would go van. I'd go 4x4 van or all-wheel drive van. Especially with dogs. I mean, geez, she's got 3 dogs. Unstoppable Morgan used to be, well, she used to do kind of explorers, but she's a nomadic person who's fed up with her Ford Bronco, vintage Ford Bronco. It's too small for her, so she's thinking that getting a truck with a camper on the back is going to be bigger. It's actually not going to be bigger, so I don't know. Camper vans make more sense if you're doing this. Right around 18 to 21 miles a gallon, depending on your foot discipline. Anyway, Don Cheeto. Diesel trucks will get a little bit better, but nothing like you would get in a diesel van or even a gas van. So, I don't know. I'd still do a van, I think. And you get tons more room, way more usable space. Unless you get a pop-up camper in the back, you won't be able to stand up very well in a van, in a camper. Unless you get a pop-up, then you can, but you still don't have much more room than you would in a Bronco. So I don't know. I'd keep the Bronco and fix it, like put money into it. Yeah. Gas prices will continue to climb too, for the unseeable future. Foreseeable future, not what am I talking about? I need water or something. Yeah, Shakecasters. Um, that was a night. I slept in this van, and I drove it yesterday. Wow. To be able to wake up, not leave the van, just go to the driver's seat and move out, that was kind of nice. I've never experienced that before in 3.5 years. I mean, I would have to spend 30 minutes packing up, or 5-10 minutes packing up minimum. That's kind of a hassle. But a van is like a mini studio. You can make it into anything you want inside, and especially if you have 3 dogs. I'd definitely get a van. $75 miles an hour? Nice. 30 miles a gallon. I don't know. Is that true, Greg? You sure about that? I don't know, Greg. That sounds a little tall for me. It's 111 degrees right now. I'm wearing this long sleeve shirt. Excuse me, kind of tattered. Because I had another shirt on earlier, but I spilled on it. So I didn't want to come on camera with my dirty shirt. Can you see the stains? I spilled Coke all over the front. All over the front. 111 degrees today. Jeez Louise. Dawn, that's crazy. 110, where are you at? Brian, hope your AC is working. AC is not working. I don't have AC, off-grid AC. I have to start the car to turn the AC on. Fresno, okay. That's not too far away from me. It's 72 in Columbus. Must be nice, Brian. Abel, how you doing, man? I'm at the pool at Holiday Inn. Free pool day. Every day is free pool day. They're very gracious with allowing people to use their pool. The locals, it's really nice. The management here at this hotel, they're top notch, I'm telling you. If you get a chance, if you're in town, I recommend staying at the Holiday Inn. It's the best hotel in town. But Greg, yeah, well, Hondas get good gas mileage. I don't agree with Daniel. Well, I'm getting mine on 6, not 4. I see what you're saying. Trout junkie. 109 must have come down. Down 2 degrees. It was 130 degrees in Death Valley today. You bought a magazine rack? That was a good one. I like it. 80s in Florida, but what's your humidity like, Greg? North of the Motor City. Nice. You hope Sarah's okay. Why do you think? Why would she be okay? Not okay. I don't get it. It's like a sauna. I bet. Can you breathe out there when it's 80 degrees? Oh, 2001 Civic. I'm all about Civics. I used to track Hondas. S2000s, K-swapped Civics, hatchbacks, CTR replicas. I was all about Honda for a long time. And I used to track Hondas. I loved Honda. I still love Hondas. Brian, yes, it's very hot out there. If it was 130 in Death Valley, it was probably 120 where Sarah decided to land her favorite home. You built Hondas for 23 years, Brian? Dang. So yeah, let me tell you the last car I had that scared the shit out of me, Brian. It was a Civic hatchback with a K-swapped Civic hatchback. I think it was a 98 hatchback. Was it 98? I think it was a 98 hatchback. Cement gray, Volk wheels, CTR transmission, K-swapped. Dang, that thing hauled booty. I lost traction first, second, third gear. This was stock internals, so it wasn't hopped up. It was all stock, so it was for tracking. So anyway, that 5 or 6 Hondas I've had in my life. Tim O drops on in. How you doing, Tim? Glue stick. Ew. 2021 Civics. I don't like the new Civics. I just don't like the look of them. They're gonna have to grow on me, I think. And I really haven't been looking at Hondas lately yet. Since I started this trip 3.5 years ago, I kind of stopped doing all that. I do miss it sometimes, but for the most part I don't. HF, but it's super lightweight. Damn, the charging stopped. It's too hot out. Only got 70% of my battery. 44%. I'm good for now. Hondas are better than Toyotas, if you ask me. That was Brian. Answering Brian there. Warren. Nissan Titan. So what kind of gas mileage are you getting in your Titan? Can I ask you, Warren? Oh, I love Type Rs, but the CTR that I built with this was the Japanese CTR transmission I put in with an ATS limited slip. I was peeling out first, second, and third at track, trying to get off the line. It was horrendous. 280 horsepower at the wheel, front wheel drive. That car scared the hell out of me, and it was stripped, roll cage. I mean, it was properly done, but man, that thing was bloody ass fast. Pretty much an open exhaust. I put a super trap on so I can adjust the exhaust tone depending on the track I was at. Like Laguna Seca, they want quiet, so you take the discs out, make it quieter. I actually had it tuned that way. I tuned it with how many discs were in it, so I had different tunes for how many discs I had in the car. Isn't that kind of crazy? I don't know, Tim, I don't know much about that car. I didn't get a lot of torque steer because I had limited slip in the front. So when I was peeling out, it was both wheels. And torque steer is not something that Honda really has anymore. So they kind of stopped doing torque steer. 98, 96-ish year. That's when they came out with the equal length. They started coming out with equal length arms or axles. Oh, the Grand Nationals are badass. Damn, Richard. 18 miles a gallon, Warren. Damn. And that's on a good day, I bet. You put your foot into it and get down the road a little faster, that drops quickly. I had a Ford F-250 with a V10 in it. I was getting, I think, 12 or 13 miles a gallon. Whether I was towing something or not, it did not matter to that truck. I don't get that. But that's what it was. It was an 4x4 F-250 beast. She's getting rid of her Bronco. She's blaming her Bronco for all the problems in her life. Buying a new vehicle is not going to get rid of the problems that she's dealing with. Tim, could you send me an email with make, model, and year of your car, and I'll take a look at it. In my next live stream, I'll try and address that. Damn, Greg. Yeah, Abel. 12 miles a gallon. I towed race vehicles all over the planet in that thing, and 12 miles a gallon. It was consistent. I actually strengthened the head up. They have a weak point, the spark plug in the very back against the firewall. Had to get that repaired. Wow, 11 miles a gallon. So I was doing better than you. I was towing, I think it was a 26-foot trailer. It was a toy hauler. It was a car hauler. The typical white, no windows, no air conditioning, had the workbench in the front. I bought it brand new. That thing was sweet. I still know the guy who has it down in San Diego. DCT, what is that? What's that acronym? DCTs. Dual Civic turbos? Is that even possible? You can put 2 turbos on a Civic, I guess. Dual clutch. Okay, sorry. I've never used a dual clutch. Never had to. I never had that kind of power. Get me into a Porsche or a V8. Dual clutch sounds good. Okay, there's another fly. I'm gonna kill him. Come on in. Come on in. Land on my leg. Right here. You guys like landing on my leg? Like right here. There you are. There you are. Oh. Missed. Darla! Could be a start of new business. I don't know. I'm doing something kind of unique, but not really. The key, Darla, to this van build that I'm doing. 2 kids crying. Mommy's here. Don't worry. The key to this build, which I think makes it unique, is the air conditioning needs of the persons in the van. They wanted to have almost unlimited use of the air conditioner, or at least make it through the night into the day so they can use it during the daytime with solar. So I went 12 volt air conditioner, very expensive. That was like $3,000. And what that enables you to do is to really run the air conditioner a lot longer than your conventional air conditioner. Low draw on the batteries. So then I had to look at how the batteries are being charged. In this case, it's two 300 amp hour batteries, lithium. So they charge fast. So during the daytime, you can actually charge them pretty quickly if you have the power to do that. And if there is no sun the next day, well, if there is sun, first off, you can utilize the air conditioner, excuse me, with the solar on. Of course, right? But you're charging faster than it's depleting from that battery set, the air conditioner that is. Now, if there's no sunlight, you can't really do that, right? Well, I had to overcome that problem, and I did that similarly to what I did in the X5. I put that battery isolator in. Well, Darla, they make a battery to battery charger by Victron, and that allows you to hook up a battery charger to your house battery, your car battery, and charge up your solar batteries with that. And I had to do that because the alternator doesn't have the right voltage to charge up the lithium batteries. They charge at a higher voltage. I think it's 14.9 volts or something like that, something kind of crazy. Anyway, that's the cool part about this, is the air conditioning is going to be the central, it's going to be what I'm orbiting around to make this work. Well, you know, Darla, if you're going to make a car, you better hire some Germans, right? After working on this X5, this is a 2001 X5, and I pulled the motor out and replaced it. It's a 5-speed manual. That's a different way of thinking on building a car. Once you've worked on BMWs, you work on any other car, you're like, man, this is a piece of crap. Even Hondas aren't put together as nicely as a BMW. Anyway, that's just kudos to BMW. And kudos to Kia for hiring them. I don't like the bug zappers. I like to use them in the back of the hat, this part of the hat, to whack them, because it kills them. And there's a nice feeling to that when you just whack and see them fly on the ground. Yeah, it's nice. The dual clutch should shift almost seamlessly. Me, just, you know. Well, thank you. It needs to be cut. I actually washed it today, so that's probably what you were saying. I don't wash my hair every day. I don't take a shower every day. You guys probably get disgusted with me if you saw how I lived. I mean, how often do you guys take showers? You take a shower every day? I used to take a shower every stinking morning. Sometimes twice a day, depending on how dirty I got during the day. But yeah. No, Don, I would not change the name of my channel if I got a new vehicle. Let's say I bought a Ford Bronco, staying on the Unstoppable Morgan, theme. It would still be called X5, because that would just revert back to times 5. So it's a false facade times 5 is what that would stand for, I guess. I don't know, but the name really just. I don't care about the name of my channel. I do and I don't. People think I need to change it. I like it being hard to find. It's okay with me. You take a bath once a week. $40,000 you have to change the fluid? People are not going to know how to do that. So, wow, man, that's not a buying plus to me if you have to change the oil that much. Anywho, I don't know, Darla. What would you say? What would Unstoppable Morgan be best fit in? Do you think it would be another truck with a camper on it, or a van? I think it's between those two. Camper Life 1. I bet you are missing being on the road. I am. It costs a lot of money to do that. The reality is you can easily, on a road trip like I just took to Utah, you can go through $800 like that. Fuel and food. So, which brings up something. I've been thinking about doing this, and you tell me. I can do it as an example for the Unstoppable Morgan video she just came out with, but I want to do a review, or almost like a critique of, once in a while, do a critique of other channels' videos. What do you guys think of that? Explore videos, like a Wonder Hussy video, Unstoppable Morgan kind of video, any kind of these adventure channel videos. Adventure channels or exploring channels or van life kind of thing. I don't know. It's raining in Tucson. It's crazy. In this heat, it's raining. Apartment or house is best for her. I think so too, Trout. Yes, touring our trailer this year. The cost has doubled. Yeah. Gotta go, Larry. Okay, Tim. Send me that email, man. Have you watched The Lady On? Richard? You're gonna finish that, Richard? I need to get a drink. I'm parched. You guys want to hang out with me today? It's been 30 minutes. I can extend it. I have to get something to eat. Drink and eat later, but drink now. I'll be right back. You guys mind? I'm gonna put it on mute. The 4 Toyotas I have owned all called for transmission fluid every 45. Never had transmission problem. You know, I've only changed transmission fluid in a manual. I want to say twice, but I think it might be 3 times. Get some chips. I have not seen that, Richard. Can you send me an email with her channel? Her channel name? $125 cc? That's enough power on a bike. You don't need much more than that. 125 cc's will scare the shit out of someone, I'm telling you. On a bike, that's a lot of power, okay? I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some soda. I'll be right back. Maybe not a soda. Mute microphone, all right? Unmuted. Camper Life. Camper Life 1. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. They give me like an employee discount for buying drinks here, so I don't have to spend so much money on it. It's kind of nice. So they're very nice to me here, and I can't say enough good things about Holiday Inn Pahrump. I really can't. It's always clean here. They're always nice. Oops. Six-speed manuals. Had an AP1 S2000 6-speed. They're all 6 speeds, but man, that's my first 6-speed manual, and man, I love that thing. If you ever get a chance to drive an S2000, I highly recommend it. If you get someone with an S2000 with JRZ suspension on it, with big brake kit on the front, go for a ride. Those things are fun. And Hesperia. Damn, Daniel. Get out and ride that thing. Where are you people getting your information from? You guys are funny. What do you have, Darla? That's a good question, Darla. Do you have, let me guess. You got a 3 Series. Because you don't seem like a 5 Series kind of person. Yeah, VOIP. I used to track that car, and that was my all-time favorite car to drive on track, because I was hunting Porsches. Porsches and M3s were, that's what I was after. That's how I tracked my car. I'd look for the Porsches and hunt them down. The best compliment I got at track was this gentleman driving a Porsche. He said every time I looked in the mirror, I got a little bit closer, until I was right on his ass, and there's nothing he could do to shake me. It was amazing. But of course, I could have probably bought a Porsche with the amount of money I dumped into the S2000. So, yeah. But I was trying to prove a point. You can build it. You don't have to necessarily buy it. You can build it. It might be an M5. She likes her speed, folks. M5? I drove an automatic 6 Series, the coupe. Acceleration was highly addictive. Larry the Builder. I like messing with things. I like tinkering with stuff. So more adjustability, I love it. That's why I like PCs over Macs. Way more adjustability. Customizable too. I like my cars that way. And if I can't race them, I like to work on them. The X5 is a good example of that. Really easy, simple to work on. If you are a normal mechanic, you can work on an X5. It's like a Jeep, I'm telling you. I'm not joking. You can drop the engine in this car without a lift. You drop the car on the front rotors, unloosen 4 bolts, and of course the wiring harness, and jack the car up. and leave the transmission engine tied together on the ground. It's awesome. Thanks, Tim. I will definitely check that out. I'm interested in seeing what you got. So, yeah, I'll definitely check it out. I love researching cars. So. Kia. Little kids saying funky. Where do they learn this stuff? Funky. Yeah, Linux, completely customizable. Apple, you're at their mercy. And I gotta check this car out. Darla likes it. It must be good. So, just saying. But in Stoppable Morgan, I'd probably recommend just a rear-wheel drive, extended van, high top, and then have it customized. Heck, I can do it for her. Be happy to do it for her. Put 3 kennels in. Does she have 3 dogs? She has 3 dogs, right? Put a kennel in, 3 kennels in the back. Air conditioning. She can go into Florida if she wants. Go anywhere she wants. Morgan, if you're watching this, I'll build your van for you. You got to buy the parts, but I'll put it in for you. Sure. Windows is sacrilege, and Apple is too expensive. Yeah. I would love an off-road bike for exploring off-road, not for street use at all. I would just put it on the back of the truck or van, truck, or X5. The 6-speed does not require premium gas. Who told you that? What? The transmission does not use gas. The engine does. Victor, how you doing? Victor, thank you very much for your donation, by the way. Complete with the driver's side potty. I don't know, that was sketch, but you can definitely put in a toilet. These toilets that you can use in vans are right around $200, something like that. Yeah, Tim, Linux is the way to go. If you're into tinkering with programs, that's the way to go. I'm dealing with a problem right now, Tim, on my laptop where I can't use OBS. You know what OBS software is? It's what I use to put picture-in-picture. That's what I use in my live stream. Sometimes I do picture-in-picture. That's through OBS. I'm having a problem where my laptop has a mic in it, but I use an external mic. Well, I can use the external mic, but the laptop mic is picking up everything. I'm getting this feedback loop, so I can't do live streams like that too well. Anyway, I bet you at Linux you wouldn't have that problem. Yeah, thank you, Victor. I really appreciate that. You're a great supporter of the channel. I really do appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, Darla, that had crossed my mind about recommending a Sprinter van over the Ford, but Ford just seems the way to go, you know, for not reliability, but for the ability to fix on the road. So, yeah, OBS, I use a microphone, an external microphone, But my laptop has a microphone, so when I plug in my microphone for the laptop, this thing, the laptop microphone still works for some reason, and I can't turn it off. If I turn off that microphone, then the audio from the laptop turns off too. So it's like, really sucks, because I want to do this type of live stream, but show people like Unstoppable Morgan's video, a little segment of it, and then talk about it. But I can't do that on live stream. Really sucks. Hey, Desert Runner, how you doing, man? I'm assuming you're a man. I don't know. A lot of these people I don't know their sex. Not that it matters, but you know. I say things I probably shouldn't say. Desert Runner. It's been a long time, dude, man, person. I don't know. It could be a female. Desert Runner could be a female, yeah. Matter of fact, I know more females that run around in the desert than I do males. Why is that? There's more females out exploring the middle of nowhere in the desert than I find males. Why? Maybe they got more to prove? I don't know. Just guessing, speculating, conjecture. I don't even know what people around here are talking about me sitting here in the pool. I'm over by the hot tub area. It's like right next to me. And then the bigger pool area is in front of me. Anyway. Females are nomads by nature. This is fact? VOAP, you've got a lot of facts. And I'm assuming this is fact. Are you sure about that? Yeah, I don't know exactly what's going on, but I can definitely, I'm testing, you know, I can see it's the mic is working, but I can also see that the mic is working on the laptop. I don't know what to do. I could keep pressing on it, I guess. Hate the ping. Yeah. That's exactly the answer, Daniel. The transmission has nothing to do with what kind of gas you use. They just don't show up at your hot springs. Man, every hot spring I've been to, there's been way more women than men. Matter of fact, I can only remember maybe 5 or 6 guys at a hot spring. Ticopa, not Ticopa, of course. Ticopa, there's plenty of guys there. There's probably 4 or 5 guys for every woman that goes to that mud hole out there in Ticopa. Anyway. Eminence Front nomadic vans. Well, you know, Eminence Front is a false facade. Vans are exactly that if you're living out of them. You can really stealth them out. But, yeah, it would work, I think. I definitely like the work. It's a lot of fun doing work on nomadic vehicles. You got to be kind of creative in your thinking and how to solve some of these problems, like charging the lithium batteries through the alternator. Or by use of the alternator indirectly, but heck, putting up the solar panels with the air conditioner up there, that took some thinking to keep the price down. X5 is very stealthy, yeah. To tell you how stealthy it is, I slept in the Henderson what do you call it? Town Hall? Not Town Hall. Civic Center? City Hall? City Hall. It was the City Hall of Henderson. It's right next to Las Vegas. It's kind of, you know, part of Las Vegas. Well, when COVID first started, I was out in Henderson. And I was boondocking in Henderson for a few days. in the X5, I mean, police cars were parking next to me. The mayor of Henderson must have parked in the same parking lot as me. It's great having the X5. It's really under the radar. And when it's clean, I'm on the highway, cops don't even look at me. It's like, yes! Is that a Mormon community? I don't know if it is or not. And it wouldn't matter to me because I'm not religious, so it wouldn't make a difference to me. I don't think, well, it might be. Henderson is the town that had that huge rocket engine or fuel explosion. Was it back in the 80s? Same town. Back when it wasn't very big. I guess. I think it was Henderson. Pretty sure it was Henderson. There's video on YouTube of that explosion. Because I think that rocket, I think it was rocket fuel, or was it fertilizer? I forget which. But it blew up. The whole plant blew up, man. It freaking... The explosion is very violent, so... Matter of fact, I gotta watch that tonight before I leave here. But the Mormons were big on settling the West, so... That'd be great, Tim. I'll talk to you later, sir. Take care. It was rocket fuel, okay. It'd be kind of cool to go to that spot. I should make a video of this. Matter of fact, I will. I'm gonna go to the exact spot that plant was at and show you what's there now compared to what it looked like back in the day when it blew up. The then and now kind of thing. Okay, so I think we're all in agreement. Trout junkie, crisp. Removes background noise. Yeah, I'm getting a feedback loop going. What do you mean, Darla? Morton Finkel, Ogden, Utah? This is not a new shirt. This is one of the shirts that was sent to me with my logo printed on it. This is actually the font that I use on my logo. By the way, if you guys are going to make a logo, use a font. Don't use a graphic. You can outline a font. You can make this thing as large as the side of a building if you wanted to. It won't look any different than it does up close. Yeah. I gotta go check that out. That location, because I bet you it's nothing like it was back then. Yes, it's a long sleeve golfing shirt, polo-ish type thing. Is Morton still in business? Yes, it is. Morton Salt? Yes, I think it is. Yeah, it's crazy, Abel, huh? Watch the video. It's pretty violent. I'm surprised more people didn't get killed on that. crazy. Absolutely crazy. But I'd love to go back there. I think I should do that. Maybe I should ask. Well, she doesn't do those types of videos, but I like doing those rocket engines, anything to do with rockets. It's interesting to me. I'm not a professional by any means, but I like the technology behind them. Hey, it was a free shirt, so who is that? Lynn Dorman, Seark. I can't read that. It is more like a, you know, what can I do? It's free. Yeah, Abel. That's how they got cameras on it. So it took a little time for it to go up. I love bottle rockets. There's all kinds of things you can do with bottle rockets. Did I just say that? No, you should not play with bottle rockets, folks. Talking to a guy who set an Air Force base on fire. Tennis ball cannon. What the hell was I doing? When I was a kid, man, I was a terror. Same here. Len Dorman, same here. Yeah, that shockwave, you can see it coming towards you. And it knocked the camera. It's pretty amazing. That far away, too. That was a big explosion. Yes, I have been in contact with her. Why am I not surprised? Camper Life 1, what are you not surprised about? About me liking rocketry? Seark. Cirque. Paranormal Society. Got ya. Well, she has been looking for a very long time. Do you guys remember me doing that video after I hurt my ankle where I was looking at, everyone was thinking I was trespassing on someone's land? I was looking at places for Sarah. Hey, Zeb. Timo just left, I believe. With Sarah and Eliza? Nothing yet, no. I'm really neck deep in this van build. How's Zeb doing today? What's Zeb doing? There are a lot of people in the pool right now. It's like a pool party out here. Usually I just have the place all to myself. Yeah, she should get a van. Yes, videos of van builds coming. I already started recording a lot of it, so. You guys don't want to see how roof rack goes on. You want to see how these components are put together. You want to, yeah, Eliza's. Ah, Eliza. Eliza's cool. I am not on lifeguard duty. I was a certified lifeguard at one point. High school, I believe. Not now. I don't even think Sarah and Eliza have any plans to travel. I think she's back now working on the place, so. Can you show the world what 130 degrees in French Creek is like? I did not go down there to do that, so no, I can't. I took a picture of what it's, well, it looks just like this, except it's hot. Can't show hot that well. I don't know how to film hot. It's a good challenge. Never thought about that. Mark Elton, how you doing? I see some Z's from Mark Elton. Why do people do that? Because they're bored and they want to show that they're bored? Or how they need to be catered to? What's that all about? I don't follow why people do that. Why do you do that, Mark? For attention? Not Coke. Thanks, Zep. It's just a soft drink, guys. That's all it is. It's a soft drink. Monsoon's kicking in. Very good, VIP. Tucson. I passed through Tucson a couple months ago. Pima Air and Space Museum's there too. I got to get back there. That was my first road trip on this adventure. Was the Pima Air and Space Museum. Oklahoma. Jesus. What is this? What is this? Is the storm coming up from the Gulf or something? Or from the Pacific? He's in Arizona, I believe. New Mexico or Arizona? Which? She hasn't made a decision yet. She's sent out a Desert Runner. She sent out an email, not email, a video about what she should jump into next. A weak cold front. Got ya. Rebel Dog, Adventure Team. Is it humid in Pahrump today? Not as much as it was before, but it's humid. I don't know what the humidity is right now, but it feels humid. Oh, crap. There goes the sunlight. So, working on things in this heat is a little difficult. So, if I have to work on a car with this van, I have to do it either really early in the morning or late at night. Everyone can use the rain right now. I wonder if the United States can become the new desert. It's so hot out here. Arkansas. It is monsoon season, so There's plenty of adults here. Right? They can take care of everything. Okay, guys. That's going to be it for today. I'm going to sign off. I have to get some food, and probably just going to make food at camp. What do you guys do on hot days for food? 'Cause I don't have an appetite when it's hot out. Maybe a salad? But salad's not really food, it's just filler. What do you guys do when it's hot out for food at night? What's for dinner tonight? What are you guys having for dinner if it were hot out and you didn't have air conditioning? I cook outside as well. Oklahoman. I don't know. I think I'd much rather do a meet and greet in a place like this versus the middle of nowhere. I don't know if that's appealing to people, but at least you have a place to stay. If it's raining out or windy, which it mostly is windy in the desert, it's kind of terrible out there. Meet and greet would be fun here, and then maybe go on an adventure, go someplace that I've been to around here. I don't know. That sounds more drink a poaching drink. Okay. You had a ribeye? That sounds really good. Sandwiches? Okay. Ice cream. Hot dogs? Okay. Bowl of cereal sounds really good. Ooh. Tuna fish sandwich. Zeb, that wasn't a meet and greet. What'd you think of this hotel though, Zeb? Pretty nice though, no? For Pahrump? Al Bundy's here. How you doing, buddy? You doing okay? Fort Smith area. Ah. Yeah, I never thought about putting sandwiches in the fridge like that. That's a great idea. Yeah, soup sounds good. Tuna fish salad sandwich and soup. I think that's going to be my dinner tonight. Latin roots. No problem with that. I'm doing extremely well, Al, and you should be as well. So you're in good hands. Keep up the good work. One day at a time kind of thing. 180 degrees. It's freaking hot out here today, guys. I think it was forecasted to be 115 degrees in Pahrump today. And I estimated if it's going to be 115 here, it's going to be 130 or 135 in Furnace Creek. And what was it today? It reached 130 degrees. That was good. Well, shit. I don't know when to. I'll have to give that some thought. Meet and greet. I don't know. I'm not all about the meet and greet. You know, I don't have that many followers. Tomato soup and grilled cheese. Tomato soup and tuna fish salad sandwich sounds really good. I would love to see a tornado someday. It's one of those things I got in my head. Ooh, dolmas too. Dolmas are good on hot days, I bet. They're cold. I think that's Greek, isn't it? Pepperoncinis. Oh, that's tomorrow. It's supposed to be 1:15. I don't know. What do you guys want me to do? Drive down to Furnace Creek to show a picture of me standing in front of a temperature sign that says 130? You can see it from far away. I can imagine it. I was down at Furnace Creek with 123 degrees, I think, 122 degrees. That's the highest I've seen it there, myself. It's been higher than that, of course, but yeah. I can't stream from down there. There's no... Can I? I never thought about that. It'd be kind of cool to do a live stream from down there at sundown. Get a room at the Oasis in Death Valley. The ranch was called Death Valley Ranch. I'm just curious how long it would take before it became a survival situation. I don't know what you mean. Like being out in that temperature? Seek shelter ASAP. Do not move around too much, and try to get water on you. Like wet your shirt down, do all that. Yikes. Okay, my battery power is down to 15%. I can't charge. It's too hot to charge. There's no sunlight on my phone. I can't charge it. It's that hot right now. My phone is physically steaming hot. It says it's charging. We'll see. Yeah, I was in 118 degree weather near Death Valley, and I was on a hike, a solo hike, plenty of water. I started getting sick, so it became a survival situation for me in 118 degree weather. I pulled out my tarp. You see me hanging off the back of my SUV sometimes for shade. I had that with me. I unfolded it. I put it above me. I was wearing it basically. It was above me, and I poured water on me, and I got my shirt wet, and I just calmed down. I just had to just stop, cool down, gather my thoughts, and I slowly made it further and further away from that spot. I would move a little bit, stop, rest, cool down, move a little bit more, stop, rest, and cool down. But it was very tedious. It took me, I don't know, several hours to get to where I was at, but it took me even longer to get down the hill because I was descending into hotter temperature. So, later, Darla. Take care. It's been a while. Come back. Don't be a stranger. Yeah. Being out in the heat and surviving a situation is very scary. I mean, where I was at, there was no shade. The only shade that was around was me. I was causing the shade, so. I don't know if El Paso, Texas can beat Death Valley, though. Death Valley is one of the hottest places in the United States, I believe. Okay, guys, I'm gonna jump in the pool, get out soaking wet, and get my butt to camp to make some dinner. Gotta pick up some bread. I got the tuna, I got the soup. Ran out of bread. Minus 70. Basic training? Jeez. Yeah, everyone be good to each other. Be kind to each other. I'll be on again soon. Probably tomorrow, next day. Definitely have to give you an update next week on the stuff that's come in. Give you a little peek at what I'm doing with the van, stuff like that. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. I will catch you guys in a little bit. You lost 80 pounds in basic. Yeah, I bet you did. 134. Yeah, we're 4 degrees off from that. We might break that tomorrow. If it was 130 today, it's going to be 135 tomorrow, I bet. I should go down there. Okay, guys, take it easy. Shakecasters, everyone, Zeb, Darla, Abel, Camper Life 1. Where'd the 1 come from? Why didn't you pick like 86? 86 when I graduated. Okay, guys, I'm out of here. Eminence from X5 and Larry, we're out. Oh, there we go again. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yeah, I'm going to jump in the pool, but I have to stop streaming, so yeah, okay. You guys take care. This is crazy, the same old message. Someday they'll change this thing. No, they won't. What am I saying?